When we last saw Dinah, the DNA of HaShem, it seemed that all would be lost. Dinah's story, which seemed to end in tragedy, was about to take another turn. You see, sometimes tragedies can end happily, and in this week's Parsha, we're about to see how not just one, but two tragedies are about to turn around for the better. You see, Yosef, who was sold into slavery by his brothers, now finds himself in the service of Paro in Mitzrayim. Osnat, who was the daughter of Dinah, born from the incident with Shechem, was sent away by Yaakov. And Rabbeinu Bakia brings down that she was called Osnat from the Hebrew word Sineh, which means bush, and this is referring to where Yaakov hid her. But another explanation says that the word Sineh means to be hated. And so, sensing that she was not safe, before sending her away, Yaakov tied an amulet around her neck and wrote the inscription, "Whoever cleaves to you cleaves to the seed of Yaakov." Now, you may be all too familiar with the fact that Yosef has just gone through being accused of violating Potiphar's wife. But Potiphar's wife had a reputation of what we call today a cougar, a woman known in the social circles for being promiscuous. And you'll also recall that Yosef was vindicated. But let's just back up for a second. The last time I mentioned Yosef, I also mentioned that he was so easy on the eyes that the women would stop to take a look at him. Don't just take my word for it. That's what the Torah says, as it's brought down in Bereshit 49:22. Daughters tread on the wall. And it is known that each of them would throw something at Yosef as a gift for him. And you may recall that I said that Osnat threw a kamea. That kamea was the amulet that Yaakov tied around her neck that said, "Whoever cleaves to you cleaves to the seed of Yaakov." And so, of course, Yosef had to marry her. But the union between Osnat and Yosef did something else. You recall that Yosef was accused of violating Potiphar's wife. But what you may not know is that Osnat ended up being the adopted daughter of Potiphar. So the fact that Potiphar was now giving his daughter into a union with Yosef further vindicated him, as it would be highly unlikely that Potiphar would give his daughter to the very man that violated his wife, further solidifying Yosef's innocence. So you see, sometimes tragedies can end happily. After all, what are the chances that Yosef would end up in the very place that Osnat, the daughter of Dinah, was sent away? And in the end, the greatest thing that comes out of Yosef and Osnat's union is the two tribes of Ephraim and Manasseh, whose kedusha was equal to that of the sons of Yaakov. Baruch HaShem, that no one is ever lost. You can follow this series, A Woman's Worth by Devorah Esther, on YouTube at Gimel Dalet 777. Click subscribe to be notified. If you've enjoyed this video or know someone who would, please share it. Tzikku limitzvot.